Okay, this is Law of Sines. This was from Monday, I think. Monday, December, today's the 14th, so 13th, 12th, December 10th. This is for all you guys that had air testing. Law of Sines is just a proportion. So basically, if you have a triangle like this, you need to have three things. So let's say you were given little b and angle b. So this is one of your ratios. You would use this one, b over sine b. Then you need one part of something else. So let's say we were given angle or side A. I can solve for angle A by comparing b's with a's and not even using the c one. So you're just going to have a proportion. So you don't use all three of these at once. Use two of these. So you have side over sine of the angle equals side over sine of the angle. You have to know three of the four parts to solve for the other one. Or maybe it was the b's and the c's I wanted to solve for. But it's always side over the sine of the angle. You use this when you know two angles. When two angles are given, you're going to go ahead and solve for the third angle first. And then at this point, you could use any one of these, but you have to use the one of the information that's given to you and asked for. All right, so I think it's best sometimes just to do one of these. So we have A, B, C. A is 33 degrees. Angle B is 105 degrees. And little b is 37.9. So just for the record, this is an angle side, because the side is not included. Angle side. So whenever you know two angles, you can go ahead and solve for the third by taking 180. Let me clear this out. Taking 180 minus the two angles that you were given, 105 minus 33. So angle C is 42 degrees. All right, so right now we know that angle A is 33. Angle B is 105. And angle C we just found quickly on the calculator is 42. And then you know, let's write A, B, C, and then you were given side B, which is 37.9. So the one ratio that I'm using right now for sure is the B ratio, because I know both parts of it. So over here you would go side B over sine of angle B. Now we're going to set this equal to either A or C. Okay, now we're solving for, we need to know both of these sides. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. You need to know both these sides. Sorry, this thing's too pretty. You need to know both side A and C. So just pick one. Let's go ahead and do A first. So if we're solving for A, then I need the angle A. So we're going to go sine of angle A, 33 degrees. So this is called a proportion, and you're solving for side A. So you have to know three things. So this is little b over sine of big B over little a over sine of big A. So nothing about c's are in this problem. So what you do is you cross multiply. You get 37.9 times sine of 33 equals A times sine of 105. Now to solve for A, since this is being multiplied, you can divide by sine of 105. And little a is equal to all of this. So on your calculator, you would punch in 37.9 times sine of 33 equals divided by sine of 105. And you get 21.4. So that's what A is. So I put that right here. Circle it. So that's one of the things we had to find. We had to find this angle right here too. So the next thing we're going to do is find side C. So at this point I can use the A ratio or the B ratio to help me find C, but I'm going to use the B ratio because it was given. So we're going to set this up again. 37.9 over sine of 105. That's the B ratio. You're going to set this equal to the C ratio, but we don't know side C, so you just write side C over sine of angle C, which is 42 degrees. So when you cross multiply, you start with these two right here. 37.9 times sine of 42 over, now you always are going to divide by the one across from C, so just to save some time, let's just go ahead and write that now. So it's these two multiplied, divided by sine 105. So you're going to get 37.9 times sine of 42 equals divided by sine 105. And you end up at 26.3. So C is 26.3. Come up, write that up here. And you have just solved the triangle for all three parts. All right, so on the test, I'm not going to ask you to solve the whole triangle. I will ask you just for one part of it. So let's do one that's a little bit easier here. Let's go to B on the back. No, not B. Actually, what example is this? Never mind. Never mind. Let's do this. Let's do this prompt. I am going to have you do the whole part. Solve for the triangle. All right, let's go ahead and put this in. Angle A, angle B, angle C. We know angle A. We know angle B. And we know little c. Little c is 14. So this is called ASA. Angle, include a side angle. But no matter what, if you know two angles, you're going to use all signs, and you're going to find the third angle. So take 180 minus the two angles you know, and you get 81. So this is 81. So angle A was given, angle B was given, and angle C is 81. We found that, but I'm still going to circle that because that's one of the ones we found. Now what sides were given? Little a, we don't know. Little b, we don't know, but little c was 14. So which ratio are we going to use right off the bat? Hopefully you're saying ratio C because we know both the side and the angle. So you're going to go 14 over sine 81 is equal to, now pick A or ratio, either A or B ratio. So I'm going to pick A. So little a over sine of 40 because that's angle A. So this is the C ratio and the A ratio. Cross multiply, 14 sine of 40 divided by the one across from A, which is sine 81. So you have 14 times sine of 40 equals divided by sine of 81. 9.1. So A is 9.1. I'm going to circle this. And little b, we're going to have, let's use our C ratio again. So you have 14 over sine 81. That's your C ratio. And now we're going to set this up to the B ratio. Sine of 59. So over here we have 14 times sine 59 divided by sine 81. All this equals B. So you have 14 sine of 59 equals divided by sine of 81. 12.1. Let's forget this one. If you just do this problem, basically, this is you, and let's say you're flying to Canada. According to this problem, there's a storm ahead, so you're going to veer off at a 4-degree angle for 160 miles.
Sebastian, come over here, help me up. You know the daily routine. You don't help me up, I'm smacking your head with this binder like that. So, choose your poison. Don't do nothing. Alright. I know where you live. Oh, that hurt my back.
Alright. Actually, I thought this was 4 degrees. This is not 4 degrees. I'm so sorry. This is 13 degrees.
want to get that baby bag thing that we
Oh
saw.
my gosh, I don't even know what problem I'm looking at. This is 80 miles.
Right.
Alright, I gotta reread this problem. Sorry. Alright, so you're supposed to fly to Canada, but there's a storm. So you're gonna veer off 13 degrees, okay, this way, and you're gonna fly this for 80 miles. After you feel like you've avoided the storm long enough, you're going to turn and head to your destination, and that angle is gonna be 160. So what is the third angle?
I thought you were in Tennessee.
I'm going back.
Why did you just stay there? You know how much gas mileage you just
7.
wasted?
7 degrees.
What in the world?
Okay, so they want to know how long you travel. So it's going to be 80 plus whatever this is. So this is one of your ratios. So it's 80 over sine 7 equals x over sine of 13. So you have 80 times sine of 13 equals divided by sine 7 for 147.7. That's what this part of the trip is. And if you add these together, you get 227.7 miles. And we're not going to do this one. All right, that's it.